Prime Minister, first of all, monkeypox.
Yes.
How concerned should we be?
I'm aware that it's basically a very rare disease, and so far the consequences don't seem to be very serious. But it's important that we keep an eye on it, and that's exactly what the new UK Health Security Agency is doing.
Some countries, though, are looking at quarantine for visitors, looking at the small pox vaccines. Is that something we should be considering?
I think that as things stand, the judgment is that it's rare. I think we're looking very carefully at the circumstances of transmission. It hasn't yet proved fatal in any case that we know of. Certainly not in this country. The UK Health Security Agency, new body, is obviously following it very closely.
Okay, let's talk about Sue Gray. What did you talk about in your secret meeting last month?
I'm, with great respect, not going to comment on or give any running commentary on her report until we get it. And I think that, to be frank, the moment is not very far off. It can't be long now before I'll be able to say something, but I really want to wait, as I've said for a long time now, until Sue reports.
Did you initiate that meeting, though?
I'm not giving any running commentary on the process in any way until the independent report is produced.
Well,
I think that is reasonable. I've been asked to comment on all sorts of things over the last few months. We're here, for instance, to talk about the incredible national tutoring program that we launched to help pupils catch up from COVID. And it's going gangbusters. And here in this school at St Mary Cray in Orpington, they're giving kids tutoring one-on-one or 1 to 3, 1 to 2. It makes a huge difference. When I was at primary school in London, I benefited massively from a teacher that took a direct personal interest in me. I know what a difference it can make. And I think that the tutoring program is something that will give tutoring, which some parents have it anyway, they buy it in, but this will give kids who don't normally have access to that kind of direct personal interest, care, and for me it's levelling up. It's giving kids opportunity that they wouldn't otherwise have. So what we want to do is to get from, if you can think about it, at 11, at year 6, 65% of our kids, of our pupils, currently have good enough reading, writing and mathematics. We want to get that up to 90%. Now imagine the change for our country if you go from 65% to 90%. It would be absolutely transformational for chances of people growing up in this country.
Just one more question on Sue Gray. You say the report's independent. Many people say she reports to you fundamentally, and you've met with her. Can you really claim, not asking for the report, but is the report still independent?
Of course, but on the process, you're just going to have to hold your horses a little bit longer. I don't believe it will be too much longer, and then I'll be able to say a bit more. One
final topic, that's the cost of living crisis. Yes. Are you ideologically opposed to a windfall tax? Is it unconservative, a windfall tax?
Plenty of... I don't like new taxes. And I think it's very important that we focus on investment and jobs. Now, the reason we're in a strong position to help people is because we've got unemployment at the lowest level since 1974, when I was in a primary school like this. So that's massively important, and it enables us to use our fiscal firepower, our taxpayers' money, to help people. And we're going to continue to do that.
So it's not unconservative?
No option is off the table. Let's be absolutely clear about that. I'm not attracted intrinsically to new taxes, but as I've said throughout, we've got to do what we can, and we will, to look after people through the aftershocks of COVID, through the current pressures on energy prices that we're seeing post-COVID and with what's going on in Russia. And we're going to put our arms around people just as we did during the pandemic.
And just very finally on that, you said at the Queen's speech day that you're going to make an announcement within days. It's now nearly 2 weeks later. When are we going to hear something about what the government's doing with cost of living?
We are already, don't forget what we've already done. £22 billion we've already put in. to help people. The 9.1 billion to help with energy costs, £150 off your council tax, increased warm homes allowance, and of course the cut in national insurance contributions, which on average will be worth £330 for somebody on average earnings. So £330 cut in NI. That comes in July. So there's a continuing stream of effort to shield people. And of course, this thing is going to go on. Everybody can see the increase in energy prices. There is more that we're going to do. But, again, you just have to wait a little bit longer.